And he was like, you won't ovulate. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I wasted $8,000 on that cycle. Hey, good morning guys. It is Friday, September the 25th, and I'm getting ready to go in for my 5th shot at the fertility clinic, and then later today we are going to have the growth ultrasound. Last night I was feeling pretty eager about the growth ultrasound just because I watched my last video, or my last IVF. I watched where I was at today on day 5 of Stims, and I was talking about how I was feeling pressure and I could definitely feel my ovary and things like that. And last night I was not feeling it. I was like, if I can't feel my ovary, is it truly growing? So there's a part of me that's like nervous that somehow I'm not stimulating well or something like that, because I'm just not feeling much. I mean, I've felt little twinges and kind of crampiness over on my only ovary, but you know, when you watch the video back and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely feeling it, you're thinking, oh, it must have been more than what I'm feeling now. So it's weird that you forget in 2 years kind of what it felt like. But then I woke up and was kind of crampy and definitely feeling that ovary this morning, and had actually lots of like cervical mucus, which is like a sign of ovulation. And I remember getting it pretty early on last time too, and I remember being like, does that mean I'm gonna ovulate? And my doctors were like, no. So yeah, it's 8 a.m. now. I'm gonna go in and get my shot, and then I go back, I think at 11 a.m. They keep switching the time to have the ultrasound. So I'm glad that it's pretty close together, because I'm pretty eager to see what's going on in there. So I will keep you guys posted. 7. Yeah.
Beautiful. Mire. Look. Follicles.
Those are the follicles.
Mm-hmm. Cinco, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y 1, 10 por 4.
No tiene.
Pero very good.
Okay.
Luz.
Hey guys, so I had my appointment earlier and wanted to give you an update. So I went in and got my shot, and then I went back at 11 o'clock for my ultrasound. We went in there, and I don't know why, but I was just really scared they weren't going to find anything, because I just haven't been feeling much, and I haven't even been feeling symptoms. I've been watching back to my first IVF, and I had lots of like sleepless nights. I was feeling really crampy. I was having headaches, and I feel nothing this time. Like, yeah. I went in and they found 7 measuring at 14 millimeters, 4 measuring at 11, and a bunch of other ones under that range. So 11 really good ones is what he's saying. So I'm pretty happy with that number. My lining was only at a 7. I don't know what it was last time. I'll have to go agonize over that. And the only thing is that me and the doctor got in a little bit of a disagreement about the fact that my second IVF, I ovulated before the retrieval, and I just really wanted to make sure he understood that I needed some kind of medication to keep me from ovulating prematurely. And he was like, you won't ovulate. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I wasted $8,000 on that cycle. So after some frustration, because of course we speak 2 different languages and we're using a translator, we finally figured out that the same medicine that I took for my successful IVF with Abram is what he's putting me on. It's just called something different. So tomorrow is Stim day 6. I will go in for more shots in the morning, and they're keeping me on 300 of Gonal F, and they're starting me on Cetratide. I don't know how much of Cetratide, but they're starting me on that. So that's going to help my follicles grow at the same rate and hopefully also keep me from ovulating. Then Sunday I go in for a blood test really early in the morning at a hospital because they're the only one who do blood tests on Sundays. And then I go in for injections at 8, and then at 5 p.m. I am doing another growth ultrasound on Sunday, which will be Stim day 7. He is estimating right now that my retrieval will probably be Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. So I'm looking back at all of my old IVF stuff, and for Stim day 5, having 7 follicles around the 14 range is pretty quick. Like, that's stimming pretty fast. So I'm just trying to relax. I'm trying to trust and relax, and it's not easy. This is just not easy. It's a lot of money, and it's frustrating not being able to communicate with the doctor and nurses, easily. A lot of things can get lost in translation. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's going fast. Like, I feel like this is going so fast. I can't believe that retrieval is literally just around the corner. It's flying by, but I will keep you guys posted.